Trump announces new plans for tariffs in an event he calls Liberation Day.
There will be an across-the-board 10% tariff on all U.S. trading partners and higher rates for select countries. This is President Trump holding up a chart showing what the U.S. would charge on certain countries. This includes a 34% tax on imports from China, 20% from the European Union, 25% on South Korea, and more. President Trump says the tariffs will usher in a new era.
Jobs and factories will come roaring back into our country, and you see it happening already. This will be indeed the golden age of America. It's coming back, and we're going to come back very strongly.
The tariffs follow others already announced, including 25% on auto imports and parts, and levies against China, Canada, and Mexico.
Governor Laura Kelly says it'll be Kansas farmers and the state's ag industry that will see immediate impacts from President Trump's new tariffs.
Part of a response from the Democratic Governors Association. Governor Kelly is the chair. Sean Logging with more on her response. Sean?
Like Rachel, today the Governor Kelly says there will be a place for tariffs when it comes to things like trade policy, negotiating trade policy, but she says these sweeping tariffs will cost Kansans and Americans more. Governor Kelly says prices is the number one issue for voters, and the tariffs are essentially a tax paid to import products into the country. That will likely be passed on to consumers. In addition to what people pay, there's also concern about what this will mean for what Kansas exports. Kansas exports across the globe, but it also relies on products from other countries, like fruits and vegetables from Mexico and beyond.
Groceries to gas to housing, too many families are struggling to get by and are looking to their leaders for real solutions. These tariffs are expected to cost American families over $5,200 per year on nearly everything they buy.
Governor Kelly also pushed back that these tariffs would help bring jobs and businesses back to the U.S., saying instead that the tariff policy has created uncertainty and that discourages businesses from returning or establishing in the U.S.